Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of Pubes in the Corner, take 2. Pubes in the Corner. I think the first one was deleted. I'm not actually the host of Pubes in the Corner. My friend here, Annie, is. It is her show.
What is there to talk about on Pubes in the Corner? Let me tell you, things that irritated my bowel this week, not including Donald Trump's rants, regulations, and general shittiness towards the world. Excuse me, Mr. Trump supporter. Double standards are not okay.
Specifically, your bowel irritated?
Oh yeah, I shit my pants daily because of Donald Trump. No, what did irritate my balls? Lactose, #1 irritator since 2018. Not including soy milk, which also irritates my bowels.
Soy milk is meant to be the good alternative to
Nope.
lactose for people with sensitive
I'm
milk
sensitive
bowels.
Every time we used to eat fucking corn at Sammy Lane, the earthquake of eruption. Sugar irritates the bowel. No, I just like listening to my voice when I talk about stupid shit.
When you talk about bowels and bowel irritation.
That was the theme. So, can we pause it? I want to tell you the themes I have. Dog of the week.
Right.
And don't have any qualifications for that or reasons. It's just you are the dog of the week. I have,
Okay.
the complaints emails.
Complaints? Yeah.
Where
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
people write in complaints and I don't deal with them. I just read them out loud.
I like that.
About me, personally, you have your complaints.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, the bowel irritation. That's definitely a theme.
We could have pylon of the month. Electricity pylon of the month. That's my,
Okay,
yeah.
shall we start a podcast together, Nathan? And every Saturday we go for a walk and then talk shit for half an hour?
That sounds good to me. I mean, I dare say we've already started our podcast.
No, we need to. Let's do it. Themes. What irritated your bowels this week, Nathan?
I mean, to be honest, I've been deliberately irritating my bowels on account of the fact that the medication I take constipates the body so profoundly that to be honest, I have been enjoying it because it means that I don't spend as much on toilet paper. I don't have to deal with taking a dump more than once a week.
Amen to that, brother.
Downside is heart palpitations, shortness of breath, and your stomach's all fucked up all the time. So that's like... So I've had to start taking like an industrial strength laxative, which,
Oof.
As we began this conversation about bowel irritation and Donald Trump, I realised I need to go and have, because I've gotten into a good routine where like now I'm reluctantly shitting once a day, but I am shitting once a day, and if I don't do it, my mum gets on at me.
Don't tell your mother about it then.
I don't have a choice. She messages me. It's just like the first thing she asks. She'll say, "Have you shat today? How's your poo?" Honestly, like
And you
it's
tell
become
her it's deliciously floaty and without any...
flowing with absolutely no reservations.
Or you tell her, Mother, what goes on in my toilet bowl stays in my toilet bowl.
I wish that were true, but that's just not the case.
Now I have to...
I'm
Pause.
just going to go and
Pause,
do that.
Nathan.
It's okay, it's fine, I'll just edit out bits, it doesn't need to be paused.
It does need to be paused. I can't talk for half an hour, motherfucker. Oh. Pubes in the corner. Pubes are everywhere. They're on your carpet. They're in your air vents. They're in your air conditioner, don't get me wrong. I found a pube in my light the other day. The ethereal composition of pubes perplexes me. We live in a world where we are clean freaks, bleach freaks, and yet the pube is free to do whatever it's like. There are 3 different specific pubes that I deal with daily. The hair pube, the genital pube, and the pube of the underarm. Oh, and okay, there's 4. Facial pubes from men. / women when you're plucking your facial pubes.
Women also get facial pubes. It's just a fact of life that people would have you deny and pretend isn't true, but it's true.
Too much testosterone apparently makes you have facial pubes.
Really?
Yeah. Estrogena is what feminizes the face, and testosterone pubes your face.
Testosterone will pubify your jawline.
Oh, I am about to giggle so much. I did not know there was such thing as packaged laxatives like that.
Yeah, that.
I don't need them, obviously. Just have a piece of cheese and you fucking shit volcanoes.
Sodium chloride, sodium hydrogen carbonate,
Salt.
potassium chloride. I've cut off the bit when it's. But
Actually
basically, it's
doesn't-
just a load of like magnesium. I think is.
That's good for you.
One
I
of
mean, it's a pity you're
components.
shitting it out.
Well, I'm absorbing it on some level. I must do. Each package contain. Let's get.
Oh, it's just this makes me uncomfortable. As a permanent shitter, I'm like, oh, I need to constipate, not release. Ugh. Nothing like a good bit of vitamin C.
So today's topic's definitely shit.
It's always shit with me.
Laxatives.
Floaty
Here you go.
shit.
You can read off of the
I
packet
don't want to.
while I
I
administer.
was like, don't give me one. I don't need one. I'm the exact opposite.
I mean, it does also take time. Like you seem scared that I'm about to take this, but it's not going to take immediate effect. We've got time.
I'm just imagining my guts reacting right now to this kind of thing, and it's not a pretty sight. If you need to repaint the toilet walls, that's for sure. In my case, I'm just like, oh god, I want a day of constipation, just one day.
Just one day.
That's all I ask.
I had a dream.
Just one day. I mean, yeah, when life gives you lemons, you shit a lot. Vitamin C is great. All
Life
you need
gives-
is those sour sweets. Fuck, have a packet and you're away with the fairies.
Vitamin C, really?
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm kind of giggling that you're having your effervescent vitamin C now. Because that combination is bound to...
That is actually a magic ticket for me, you know. I drink one of those and the next day I put 2 tablets of this General Health multivitamin, which is like a gram of vitamin C per tablet.
And also it has B and... Yeah, it has B, which is also good for your... This will save the world, vitamins. Although I got racketed majorly. 16 pounds for probiotics. I was like, oh my god.
What are you spending £16 on probiotics for?
Probiotics are good for like gut health in general, and my gut health, as you have clearly heard, is pretty poor, and it redistributes the fauna in the system, which I am lacking as a woman because I have thrush and all that kind of shit, which sugar feeds that, and my diet is terrible when I'm not in a routine, so I'm like, hey, okay, I'm gonna start taking vitamins. But yeah, 16 pounds. I was like, ooh,
So
yee.
expensive. How long does that get you of gut flora before you have to pay £16 again?
Not long. But the other option was 20 pounds for specific. It does work. It's not pseudoscience bullshit. It does, like those kind of vitamins do. Well, they're not vitamins. They do work.
Yeah.
But it's the only place I thought I could get them, and then I saw them for £11 in Superdrug, and I was like, I am an idiot. I support small industries, but I regret it later.
Yeah, and the thing is like you have to be able to afford to support small industry as well. It's not.
Oh, I'm in overdraft. I don't care anymore. As long as I can pay my rent, the rest is now a grey area of I'm working enough to pay certain things. Fuck it.
Just go bankrupt if it all gets too much. That's.
No, Nathan, it's only a 250 overdraft, which I cover next time I get paid, and I get paid weekly. So, well, I'm not going bankrupt. Nobody will allow me to. They'll guilt me into paying everything back. Like, we obviously live in a world where money is the king.
Yeah, it's the king, but it's also being pimped out like some cheap prostitute as well. You can't go online for more than 10 minutes without click here, you're pre-approved for a £10,000
even
credit
approved
card at
for
30.
I wasn't even. they have overdraft facilities now, which are like literally you click on like in your in bank. This is Bank of Scotland though, but they don't demand you pay like exorbitant interest rates right now. So money is my weakness. I am poor. I'm bad at budgeting. I'm bad at everything, and also my addictive personality dictates that rather than dealing with issues, I fucking spend money. I spend money. I swallow pills. I ignore it all until I'm hungry on the corner of the road and I can't afford a snack. So it's like I pay for it. In other ways, my body is suffering.
Yeah.
But everybody in my house is the other extreme of budget, budget, budget. I need to save money to go somewhere exotic. I'm like, right now, we can't do any of that.
The thing you were saying earlier, like about routine and stuff, it's like people tell you, like, if you're depressed or you have mental health problems, just get into a good routine. And, like, on the surface of it, like, spot on, it's great advice.
No, it works, but like
that will fix it. Problem is that one of the big things about depression is like you just can't, like, that's one of the symptoms, is you just can't keep and maintain a routine because your head is just too, just motivation just becomes this fantasy dream that other people enjoy, you know?
Yeah, amen to that, brother. I mean, for me, yeah, motivation is the main thing. And I have it when I'm working because I have to wake up. I'm accountable for 3 kids' lives. And if I'm late, they fucking tell me so. So I don't want that on my conscience.
What 3 kids?
Job! I have job! Did I not tell you I have job?
No, last I heard, you
I
were
was still
looking
waiting
after...
for job.
Yeah, that's right. You were trying to find a job after being a glorified signpost.
Oh, it happened in the end. It took 2 days for them to resend it. Bastards lost the PVG. Didn't admit it to me.
No, they wouldn't.
Why would you do that? Someone had to follow up, and one of the support workers from the FedCap, which is the, like, the job centre's way of getting you off having to be on, like, the stressful job universal credit where you have 6 months. And they're fucking amazing. They've been wonderful, and I got therapy and all that, but they had to follow up on that. And then 2 days, and then I had it, and then the next week I was in this job, which was really badly explained to me, but thank God it was, you just get on a bus and you help kids.
Uh-huh.
And you make sure that they're happy and they don't kill each other, basically, but with special needs or assisted needs. So
like autism and learning difficulties and things like that? Wow, that's hard work. Super rewarding, but really hard work.
Well, the first bunch of kids, unfortunately, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but they were from Nidri.
Right.
Like hardcore Nidri. And I knew nothing about Nidri. I'm such a fucking naive motherfucker.
Shout out to my Nidri fam. Mad respect, yo.
I mean, I witnessed a coke deal whilst I was on the bus with 3 kids happening right next to me, and no conscious like, oh, this might not be a good idea thing.
Maybe not best time to be dealing classic drugs.
Yeah, with children who clearly are vulnerable, and I was just like, okay, this is going to be a dream.
I mean, you know, it's...
Oh dear.
Par for the course in that neck of the woods.
Well, I didn't know that, and I mean, I'm okay with do what you want to do in life. If you need the fucking coke to get you through a day, do it. Do it. But it's just a bit extreme when there's a bus full of kids who are inevitably affected by it in some way. It's just a very surreal thing for me. I am a princess middle class of highest level, and...
Not highest level, I guarantee you, not highest level.
Okay, no, I have found there are far more precious people than me.
There is a friend of mine, I say he's a friend, term friend loosely. She's more of an acquaintance, and she was a sort of acquaintance with benefits for a short time.
Acquaintance with benefits.
An acquaintance with benefits, yeah. Because I hesitate to say friend. It was always about the benefits. We both knew it. We were just being patient.
Nuts.
But anyway, she's South African as well.
Guess where I'm from, Nathan?
South Africa?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, Zimbabwe, right, they're two different places. Yeah, of course, I
La,
forget.
la.
She might be Zimbabwean as well, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Look, I'm bad at this, right?
Geography, motherfucker.
Precisely, yeah. Like I can tell you what's happening underneath the countries where all the lava and rocks are. Like I know what's going on there, but don't tell me about your imaginary lines that have been made up by why and who.
Ooh, interesting.
Not interesting.
Okay, scary. Not good.
Hello? Thank goodness it wasn't. Hey, I'm not expecting anyone anymore. I can go back on silent. That buzz is only ever on when I know somebody's coming, like you.
In a sideline, I got fucking scammed by a scammer and I Karen'd the shit out of them.
Good.
Fuck, they felt so bad afterwards. I was oh, post?
No, it's not a post. All right. Oh, thank you very much.
Do you order food?
There's so many reasons for me to be afraid of when that door gets knocked on or
I fucking
the
hate
bell gets rung. However, this is good. So, and the South, maybe not African girl who I was talking about before, she is like, I mean, she's not just beautiful, because she's very, very beautiful, right?
Of course.
And,
Most
you know,
of them are.
naturally, like, very small, but also thin, and she's just like,
Fuck it.
not only
Perfection,
that,
goddamn them.
but she's clearly grown up rich in a household where she was told that she was a princess and could have and whatever she wanted, and clearly always got whatever she wanted.
As you do, because you don't have any pressures of having to fight for anything because people don't want the white person on the street. Hashtag.
Hashtag not my fight. I don't understand all that what goes on there, so I can't comment on that side of.
I can.
Of course, you grew up in it, but that like you could even hear it when she was telling stories about like her youth and when she partied and stuff. Clearly, like just the whole world was about her. And the thing is, like recently, she messaged me to say like she's super depressed, she's unhappy, she's drinking all the time, she doesn't know how to fix it, and I kind of like I apologized later when I calmed down. Because she only ever contacts me when she needs something, sex or advice. And I just kind of exploded at her about like, you know, the reason you're unhappy is because, and I just kind of said all that stuff that I just said to you about her, and which, you know.
It's interesting that it brings it out in you, that kind of, because you're very understanding.
Most of the time I have been with her, yeah, with most people.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced, once or twice, but we were both in very vulnerable positions.
Yeah.
And I deserved it. Most of the time people deserve it with you though, Nathan, because you are very tolerant.
I have.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah. Like, if I get angry at someone or, like, I explode at somebody, it's usually because they've, like, pushed a line that either I probably should have enforced earlier or they were just taking advantage and I didn't notice.
Boundaries, motherfucking boundaries.
Exactly. So, that, and also something else, which is from before, is I don't know what par for the course means. I don't know, like, what the word makeup of it is. No one has ever challenged me on my use of it. Like, if somebody went, do you even know what that means? I wouldn't be able to say so, but I've never used it in the wrong context. Or if I have, it's been with somebody who also doesn't know what it means, so they've just had to agree with me. Which to me, that's hilarious.
Google is my friend.
Just two morons pretending they know something.
Par for the course. See, to me it means it's just part of the equation, and that's another
It's part of the course.
explanation for something that needs not. Ooh, fancy pens, fancy art.
Exactly
Oh my
why I'm
God.
glad this guy was able to get in.
For the cause meaning. Oh, so sexy. Alcohol pens. I love sniffing them. No offense, I have a problem.
Let's
Oh,
drink the
yes.
ink.
Oh God, it's so good, and you can refill. That's very. What is normally expected in any given circumstance, Nathan? There we are. That's par for the cause.
Par for the course. Par for the cause? What is it?
Par for the cause.
Par for the course.
So par, I'm thinking, is a golf term as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we are very lucky that we can be reflective and aware. Some people can't. And it's not necessarily their fault, but, eventually you just want to... Yeah, you do want to walk away. Hence why I understand why people don't want to be around me sometimes, because I do victim. We all victim, though. I mean, there's certain situations where you victim more than other times, but, I think... Oh, fancy. I don't know what
Feels
to do.
good to hold though.
No, I'm indifferent to that kind of thing. I like texture like rice. Oh, rice is good. Put in your hand. I used to do that before the Rona. Like big bags of sand or stuff, which obviously I was allowed to do or I asked. I admittedly once did that to someone's chickpeas. They were being washed, they were being drained, all that kind of shit. I just put my hand in and that person was like, that I'm gonna eat that. And I was like, it's so good. It feels so good. And they were like, you're weird. And I am.
I just want to warn you that it's 4:15 now.
I need to connect the bus. Maybe, can we, on a sideline which has nothing to do with us, can we genuinely, I write a script for, or some sort of conversational points for more of a podcast? And because we can talk to each other. I think this would work out, sir.
We
We should
are
do
good
this.
at talking to each other, definitely.
And we should.
But I don't think we should script it. I think more like making bullet points.
Yes.
Like conversation topics.
And then we can also do it over Skype things. But I think we should do the visiting each other illegally for now. Because
Yes.
I think
agree.
it does serve a purpose. And then, because you have this beautiful device, and but I think this might have to be certain parts.
I see what you mean about rice. It's much better with short grain brown rice as well. Like, would you like to dip your hand in the rice?
Yes, you might have to, wash, obviously.
The rice will be getting boiled beyond any viral survival point.
Yeah,
So.
it's a good one. I mean, there are many uses for rice other than just, like, back in the day when I was childcaring, studying that, rice was good. Just all sorts of textures. I used to be like a kid while we were being taught about this. I'm like, Play-Doh. And everybody's like, you're weird. I'm like, no, it's actually very therapeutic for someone with sensory overload sometimes.
Well, I absolutely agree. We can do pubes in the corner. Pubes in the corner. We can.
Yes, Nathan.
We can-
Yes, Nathan. Yes, Nathan. Nathan.
We can even film it because most podcasts are filmed these days. So we can have a little video to go with it. It doesn't even need to be close up if we're both feeling ugly. It can be like further away in the corner.
But I need a chair. You got another chair?
I do have another
can't
chair.
be sitting on someone's bed. It's...
Yep, yeah.
Oh, pubes in the
Absolutely.
corner. In the corner. Edit this down and we can start this off as the official pube test.
What we need to, I can even
Especially
make a
there's some-
jingle. I could make a jingle for pubes in the corner.
I did. Yes, please. An original jingle. I had a downloaded jingle which was... It has to be comedic sounding. All this... And even if we are having serious heart-to-heart, because I don't want... Pubes in the corner is my illusion of the world. And I need it to be very comedic and silly.
It's your outlet. It's your... Yeah, I get you. It's like your
pubes!
pressure valve. Yeah, you can help me write the jingle if you want.
I have many a form of jingles which unfortunately have Black Key-esque sounds, so I need to... Because the Black Keys are obviously one of the greatest bands in the world, in my humble opinion, for very catchy sounds.
We need a slogan as well.
Well,
Pubes in the corner.
My housemate Jean-Baptiste is like, he is pushing me to pube success because
Really?
he obviously there's so much miscommunication with language in my house, so he's like, this is so funny what you're saying. And sometimes I'm just describing my situation. For instance, I was describing.
We're gonna have to figure out as well where the best place is to sit with the microphone too, because like there, obviously you can see by the waveform, it's quite a low signal. Like I can boost it in like post editing, but then it also boosts all the background noise, like the rice being ruffled and stuff.
And there's certain noise, background noise, that we can accept. Like,
It was at this point that Annie proceeded to make a series of entirely unacceptable noises that could not be included in the recording, even if we wanted to. And as a result, I've had to edit them out, destroy them, and make sure that they can never be played on any speaker ever again, lest the poor things be subjected to the horrendous things that Annie made happen that day. And now back to the show.
I can't see past my belly if I'm honest.
Plus, surely the title, Pubes in the Corner, is because
denotes-
you've been cleaning other people's pubes in the corner of
And
bathrooms.
by the way, yes, to state, pubes are not necessarily genitalia related. It is facial and obviously underarm or any hair that's not supposed to be in a corner,
Right,
which is basically all hairs.
all hair. Yeah, there's no corner where I think, like, that hair belongs there.
No, exactly. This is the anomaly of pubes in the corner. Why in the corner? Like, if you think about dust, how the static energy, why doesn't it sit in the air? But no, it hits a corner. This was my thought as I was bleaching the hell out of the bathroom. Like, why pubes in the corner? Oh, my life is perfect sometimes. Like, just when I think,
It certainly makes for good conversation.
I mean, some people, I was trying to describe the situation we had in Sammy Ling with the Brian and the Richard and the thing, like the experience of it all and how weird and fucking crazy it was. Not in a bad way, but to my housemates, and they were like, what the fuck are you saying? They were like, Nathan, Brian, Richard, who, how? And I could not link that story for shit. Listen. Oh.
Yeah, understandably.
And then obviously the context of it was I knew someone who had recently not ended up in a good situation, aka died. And I was like,
It's not a good situation.
no. R.I.P.
Brian, definitely. Good guy. Bad way to go out. He fell off a bridge drunk, didn't he?
Apparently. I never heard the full, like, I just read an article and it happened to mention that he was found. My soul was heavy. I was like, oof. Especially with all the good. And there was lots of it. And he acquired a lot of good karma. Lest we forget. So
100%. Yeah, 100%.
all the people deserve the good karma, and I think he, like, if you believe in that kind of snaz, he will be reincarnated as something. And that's very basic, I understand. I'm not denying the fact that it's a basic look on karma and the energy and the and I need to re-establish my connection to the Buddhist teachings. And
Yeah, to be honest, I think a lot of your approaches to things and, you know, really the whole point of the Buddhist teachings is to get you to behave in a way that's, you know, good for people. And I think you're trying to do that, you know.
that's it, isn't it? It's about being good, looking after yourself, being good to everyone, not making it worse for yourself, essentially. I mean, granted, we are humans, we all fuck up, but I think that picking up on that basic nature of what it is really important. And also caring. I mean, sometimes you feel like you're an utter sociopath in my case, and you see other people. I don't know, empathy has been overused though in this current situation as a means of taking advantage of the capitalism through, oh, we love yoga, so we have to balance it out with genuine empathy towards people that need it most,
Yeah.
as well as obviously to yourself, and no disrespect to the yoga guru types. Again, maybe cut this bit out. Judgmental anytime. Boom, boom.
That can be another one of the, that can be the jingle. That can be like a section.
That's definitely a section. You can isolate that bit.
And now for everybody's favorite section of the show, Judgmental Anytime. Boo 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 boo.
What am I judging today, yoga? And it's clear benefits for everyone, but it doesn't benefit my fatness. Woo!
If it doesn't benefit your fatness, you're not doing enough of it.
Yeah, true. Hence why I'm judgmental.
I see. It all makes so much sense now.
And also, I have a dodgy shoulder, which I can't quite undodge. So
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've got to dodgy everything. We're getting to that age where all the stuff that was just ignored in our 20s is starting to show up
yeah,
on a regular basis.
my fat ass and the nerves in my fat ass are playing havoc with everything else.
Are you getting sciatica?
I've had sciatica for a good 4 years, but
Is that just something women are more prone to?
yes, because
Everybody I know that's got sciatica is a woman.
well, if you look at it, you have a baby, you put pressure on your back. I mean, it's also due to the current situation with lack of movement in my life. I mean, you can
But you
make
haven't had a baby, have you?
no, but I've sat a lot. I mean, let's face it.
Which is, yeah, I mean, that's like,
The exact opposite reasoning, obviously. But it's
you want to prepare for a pregnancy, so spend a good amount of time sitting down. It's basically the same thing.
judgmental. No,
Boo boo boo.
please do that as a sound clip. No, it's pressure on the back, and my
Yeah.
tailbone is so fucked. And I used to, as a child, have to get chiropractic quite regularly to remedy it because it just pops out like a motherfucker. So it was a matter of time.
Tailbone, really?
Well, it's tailbone
So
area.
that's like all attached to the whole, like.
It's like my vertebra is kind of not sitting properly. It pushes against my nerves. So obviously, if I sit and create more pressure, the thing is, you're supposed to stretch it. But obviously, it got to the point where it was so bad, my leg was swollen, and I woke up without movement in my leg. And it's also because my mattress is shit, and it compresses my back in a way that's not healthy. So, what can I change? One of two things. Buy a new mattress. Not eat for a week. But be able to sleep better. See, I'm kind of edging towards that at the minute, especially now that I don't have heating. I need some form of reliable form of sleep help.
We could have we could have like either before or after the judgmental Annie section, the Annie legitimately complains about her shit life section.
That's the ongoing battle I have, and how do I sort it out?
The key thing there being legitimately, they're all valid complaints.
Yeah, and accountability for actually doing something about it. And like for instance, on a side note, which like the heating, my mom sent me all these lists of things that legally the landlord's supposed to do, and I'm like, yeah, mum, this is Edinburgh. This man is sitting in France in his chateau, whilst we all shit our pants in a semi-working toilet. Oh, that was another thing this morning that woke me, was the fucking queue for the bathroom. 8 people, yay! 8 people seem to need to go to the toilet and shit their pants at the same time.
Well, I mean, that's
Both
most
toilets.
people in the morning. But
2 toilets. One was full on partying in the toilet. All I heard was like Spanish reggae. I'm like, yay, okay. Can you either piss yourself somewhere? Yeah, needs must. I held it, and then nothing came, so I was like, fuck you. So when I
that's
need you, I
nippy.
don't. Well, anyway. Judgmental Annie.
Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo.
Yeah. Let's do this podcast. I will hold myself to at least one meeting a month or two.
I do like the idea of
And you can do sound engineering for it. Oh,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you
that's
can cut-
exciting for me.
can you cut together something of this more for a experience and send me something?
100%, yeah.
And I'll send you the graphics, and you can maybe. Let's see. I don't know if I have a pubes in the path for the course. Oh, we can have any word of the day, which means nothing at all, but it's fun to say.
We can have any word of the day. It means nothing at all, but it's fun to say.
That was
That's
good. That was. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh shit! I still have a smoothie in my pocket. I hope it hasn't leaked.
Yeah, you also have spinach on your lips still.
Oh fuck me! Thank you. You are a true friend for telling me. That is a key thing in life. Tell your friends when they have spinach on their teeth.
No, it's on your lip. It's like
Oh.
outside.
Oh, that's even more aggravating for others. Winner! Yeah, I've been shouting out a lot. I think people do genuinely think I have a severe mental health issue because I've been screaming out aloud, winner! And oh my god, I hate myself so much. Fucking idiot type comments. So, oh well. Nervous breakdowns are. Yeah, I can tell when it's imminent. I'm like, oh.
Sorry, I had to write
What
this
have we
down
got?
before it was lost the ether. Well, you just said like the
no, we're
perfect
still
thing.
having the irritating irritation bowel. What irritates my bowels? Kind of.
What's
Double-
what's been irritating my bowels this week?
Yes, and it can be either.
That's just the general grievance section, isn't it?
and then the complaint
grievances.
section where I imagine / have a complaint about myself, which I do nothing about.
But that you've inadvertently written the jingle for the word of the day because what you said was, "Ooh, can we have Annie's word of the day?" It doesn't mean anything, but it's fun to say.
Please, can you do the jingle for that?
We can have any word of the day. It means nothing at all, but it's fun to say.
Like maybe I can create some audio I'll send over, which you can highly manipulate.
So I'm definitely including pylon of the month.
Pylon of the month.
Pylon of the month.
Pylon as in electricity pylon, or piles as in the disease which.
No, you're covering everything sphincter, rectum, and bowel related. I'm talking about electricity pylon.
Oh dear, isn't it great that I have no cares in the world about talking about shit cum and everything else, but then when it comes to me, I'm a fucking nun. I'm like, ooh.
No, it's
I
true.
don't want to be shat on.
It is quite refreshing because it's like it's far too normalized that women are supposed to be super proper and non-gross, but it's funny when men do it. Like that's yeah.
I mean, yeah, don't get me. Oh, we need a penis-related section where I basically humiliate my housemates for drawing dicks.
Talk of the cock of the talk.
Cock of the, no.
Cock talk. No, we can't have.
No,
cock
we
talk.
can't. No.
No.
I mean, half of these subjects are neutral now that I put them down onto paper, but like, they were. The complaint section is my utter gem. And dog of the week. Oh, we mustn't forget. Random shout out to dog of the week. Not that it makes a difference. Ooh, this audio is going to need a lot of.
So we got dog of the week, bowels of the week, which is your complaints. Word of the
Maybe,
day.
yeah, complaint
pylon
section.
of the month. I mean, we can refine this further, but the more ideas, the better. And what was it? Not hypocrisy, hyperbole, complaining, judgmental. What was it?
Oh, Annie's. Judgment. Judgmental Annie.
Judgmental Annie. Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo. There it is.
Must not click as much as I do. Oh,
Cool.
I'm well proud. I might have to buy myself a microphone.
Once a week or once every couple of weeks, whatever. I'm quite happy to meet up, go for a walk, leave the safety of my den.
Safe place. And then, oh,
We
Thank
both
you.
wheeze up a hill together and And then come
That's
back and
exactly
complain about
it.
how fat we are.
Well, nothing beats complaining about how fat you are, especially if you only do one walk a week.
Definitely.
You deserve that fatness. No, you don't. But it is a reality you have to face if you're not as active as you used to be. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, judge my fat ass. And the fact that I can't see my pussy anymore because of the stomach roll, which doesn't want to go away and could actually be hormonally related as well, which, woohoo!
I mean, I think there's something
50.
to that. Try not to
20% at least. But
try not to dwell too much on the image of
I don't want to be perfect. I just want to see my vagina again.
thank you for really like driving the image home for me.
Well,
No, but
don't have
it's
an
an
image.
honourable goal to have. It's I stand by you. Annie wants to see her pussy, and we need to make that happen.
By the way, I don't mind being fat either. It's like a comfortable thing. It's just things like walking up a hill when you like sound like a fucking car engine. You're like, I think we need to do something about this.
This is it. Like I've actually literally I can't afford to go buying a whole new wardrobe of jeans and things. Like I just can't. And I don't fit like these ones I fit into because when I bought them I was like, these are comically large. I need to have these.
Just in case.
Not even just in case, just because I didn't have any white jeans and I just fancied trying it. And I was like,
Jeans, no. You look good in them.
thank you.
Ironically, I'm gonna throw that out there, but white jeans are a master fuckery. Black jeans, slim your waist if you need. Fact, hence why I'm wearing these. Also, if you suck your stomach in and then pull them over the stomach, then you hide the stomach. I'm
Yeah.
learning tricks. I mean, this is something that most people of a certain weight have dealt with for years, but I, as a skinny person, have only come to this, and I presume yourself too.
I'm exactly the same.
We've only just come to the secret of.
I've just been naturally just skinny or lean, and
Yeah.
my whole life I'm not used to being 13 stone, which is what I am. I
Do you
weighed
have a
myself in the
scale?
borders. Not here,
Oh.
no. But when I
Weighing
went to the
myself in
borders,
the borders.
visited my mum, I was like, if I'm over 76 kilos, which is the heaviest I'd been up to that point, I said to my mum, if I'm over 76 kilos, like, I'm not going to be over 70. Come on. I was so unhappy. I
And you
stood on
were?
the thing, I was fucking 86 kilos.
I mean, realistically,
For a guy who's like, his entire life, doesn't matter what's going on, he's always 9 stone, to all of a sudden be 13 stone.
it's hard. It is hard.
And it's like you said as well, it's not so much about the being, because, you know, confidence makes the beauty type thing, you know, unless it's a medically obese type thing. But like, I actually notice I physically can't turn around as much, I can't stretch certain ways, I can't afford to buy all the clothes that I can't fit into. Like, it is actually inconvenient to be wearing all of this extra meat.
And I can't see my pussy.
And Annie can't see her pussy, and that's, god damn it, we need a petition.
Change.org. Get Annie to see her vagina again.
At best, you'll get donated like a couple of sticks, a mirror, and some tape.
Or some Watson diet pills. Here we are. No,
I think I have some actually.
no, I remember seeing them. You were supposed to sell them on, I remember.
Yeah,
And
but
you didn't.
no, the Gumtree wouldn't allow it for some reason.
I wonder why.
I ended up
Snake
just binning
oil.
them. Yeah, totally. They just went in the bin.
Well done, Gumtree. I give you one good point. The rest of it, you fuckery.
Same with Facebook Marketplace. You just can't sell pills on those places.
Black web. What's that? Dark web.
Dark web, yeah.
I know people have been on the. I presume you've
Yeah.
dabbled in the dark web at one point in your life. I
I
find
never-
it fascinating that half the shit on there is just like drugs.
Yeah, drugs, murder for hire, cars.
Murder for hire. Should we get someone to have? Oh, I don't know who I need to murder, but how much is it? Do you think?
It was at this point during the conversation that Annie, who seemed to, for some reason, be very interested in the dark web's adverts for murder for hire, heavily incriminated both herself and myself for crimes that neither of us have committed nor intend to commit but were they to be left on broadcast media or any kind of recording, would really just be sitting around as a really, 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 really terrible accident waiting to happen.
HPV and all that shit causes in that kind of shit.
No, the Pakistanis are a sound bunch, to be fair. I think they're actually a lot
Shout
more
out to
like...
my Pakistani peeps.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy Jangir Khan.
Jangir Khan, I hear you, I see you, even though I don't see you.
Thank.
And that's how we shall end this podcast. Thank and see you again soon.
Thank and bye.
Peeps in the corner.
Pubes in the corner.
Shout out to Nicola Sturgeon. Please, can we have our pubs back, even though I don't drink?
Fuck the pubs.